Surprise, surprise.
2020's a wash. Did you see that fucking? I think it was Colette. She put a damn a meme up and said had like a cookie, like a preset deal to make cookies, like the shapes. What do they call that?
Cookie cutter?
I don't know. Yeah, they had a cookie cutter that said if the cookie was a 2020, it's just a big old blob of shit where it fall out of the cookie cutter. It was fucking.
Also, it didn't hold the shape.
Yeah. Like, you know what? She ain't wrong with that.
Welcome to another episode of The Other Side of Vegas. This isn't really considered quarantine style, is it? Like, we're not officially under quarantine.
We're in phase. I don't know what fucking phase we're in. Fucking phase pain in my ass. That damn phase.
We're officially in phase. No, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. We're in phase picking the winners and losers.
Yeah, right. But we're still here.
Yes, we are.
Welcome. And I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody that showed love on the new Swing Up release.
Yeah, that's right, man.
And the remix. And if you haven't checked it out, it's available everywhere. Like everywhere.
Pick up the track source for featuring it. You know, it's a little bit of love.
And I don't want to make too much of it because I don't really like you that much. But it wasn't that I was surprised, and I felt like it may have come across the wrong way when I was talking about like all the work that you had done. I mean, because that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I appreciate that. No, seriously, that made me feel good because most people don't see that, and to see it without talking about it, but you pay attention to shit.
Shit don't happen by itself.
It
you know, like
it was just happened to be that it was funny when you were telling me about it because the way it happened, the timing of it.
Yeah.
You're giving somebody a shot of brains about something, and you got excited about the. I sent you a text. That's part.
Yeah.
That part I enjoyed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The timing was because I was just talking about it, and I'm like, man.
That was funny to me.
Almost feel like he my slave right now.
Motherfucker right here, man. Just can't win.
But I mean, yeah, the timing was dope, and I was like, God damn, I was just fucking talking about you, and you hit me with shit. The is there, blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah. No, so that was really cool. So what you been up to, man?
Dude, you know what? Bright music, man. It's back.
Man.
I finished one last night. I finished one last week that I sent you, and Matt played out on his show, and he seemed to like. After a 3-year drought, I'll take it. I ain't gonna say I'm back, but because I'm gun shy. Mm-hmm. But I've got the formulas back. Boom, 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 then boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like whatever that is for me is back now. And for 3 years, I had such a hard time even getting that engaged. You know, I couldn't kick it in gear, and the tracks, my tracks are better just because I got a good 3 years of like on the road gig time. That's like different cities, different people. What works here? What don't work in Denver works in, you know what I mean? Like, and I've written the songs to kind of not city specific, obviously, but with all that in mind.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing that as much before, like a lot of assholes. I would put myself in that category, like, hey, I'm gonna make this track as hard as it can be. It's hard to play. What, you fucking jackwagon?
Well, I mean, there's knowing things, and then there's, I guess, applicable knowledge.
Practical application, man.
There it is.
That's it, man.
My bad, I was a little too smart on that one. Tone it down a little bit, son. Tone it down.
You know what you're doing, man. How about you? What you been doing? I know you've been out and about way more than I have.
I've done the exact opposite. Come out with my little debut action, little remix, jump off. And
don't worry, people, I'm on him. I haven't started to apply pressure yet, but it's coming real soon.
Yeah, I did. I'm having a hard time with the momentum, but I think I'll. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I start planning shit, and
then it becomes a thing.
Universe be on some hold my beer shit.
Yeah.
But I do have a big gig in Seattle coming up, so
nice.
I've been really just trying to prep for that.
Yeah.
Like all the bunch of logistics and paperwork type stuff, and deciding whether or not LLC is going to be more beneficial than S Corp kind of stuff. And I'm taking part of this week off to do some fabricating and.
Wait a minute. When he says off, that don't mean off.
Well,
that means I'm gonna stop what I'm doing normally and do a bunch of other shit. just for the uninitiated out there, don't know. Don't get it twisted. Don't be calling Roy, hey man, want to hang out, get some lunch. That ain't gonna happen. He's gonna be tearing down walls, fucking coming up with some new fucking chocolate. I don't know what the fuck all type of shit, dude. Give me a fucking break. You say it so cavalier. We're taking some time off. Man, you ain't taking no damn time off, dude.
Anyway, just this morning, my mom was like, baby, get you some sleep. Like, you acting like, oh yeah, you are my mama. Okay, cool. I'll try. Tell me what to do. Work won't do itself.
That's funny.
No, but I mean, sometimes it's a weird balancing act. You know, just balancing what keeps the lights on and what you love.
Well, big projects require big time, and you and I are similar. Everything that we do has a big projects. It's not just, hey, let me do this for 10 minutes. It's like, hey, let me do this for 3 days straight.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it takes everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unfortunately, sometimes it gets worse where it takes most of it because then you still got the other 10 smaller things under it that have to be juggled also. But
hey, at least you're juggling. Juggling is better than struggling. Sometimes struggling is juggling.
Like a motherfucker. Yo. But yeah, I have been out and matter of fact, I was at Tempo.
Oh shit.
So it was good to see everybody there.
Are they shut down now, or what's their deal?
Roll, Shaggy.
I mean, after all these grand new statements, like the bars being closed, it's like for those of you outside of Vegas, we just reclosed our bars.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, and I think now we're gonna have to come up with something. I don't know, like Mace party, like you know, like. You gotta stay far enough away to not get sprayed by Mace or something.
Jesus Christ, man.
I don't know. It's weird.
I blame Casey Beats for all this. Just kidding, Casey Beats. Casey B got the COVID.
Big ups to Casey.
And he was all over everybody that night too.
and it's real jokey, you know.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you, man.
But it's not. Without, you know, it's not. There's no disregard to, you know, like I got people that are losing people. Yeah. You know.
Seriously.
And I'm not gonna.
And that's the balance. Like. Yeah. That's. You know, I don't know what the answer is, but there are people who are hurting that have lost people. Yeah. And I never want to lose sight of that. No. I'm not gonna not bitch when I go to Walmart and they have three doors and only one door is open, thinking that's safe, because that's stupid. I'm just saying, man, it's dumb.
Yo, the door closest to me has one door in and out.
How do you close? How with 3 doors? How do you push everybody to one door and think you're being safe? Stupid is, stupid does. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but I'm just saying. Yeah. It's tough.
It is tough.
It's tough to get my head around.
Because I try to leave a little bit of room for, like, you know, if you're doing something, it's kind of harsh, but if you're doing something dumb, there's a good chance that you don't realize it's dumb.
Oh, that's obvious. That's obvious.
Just not to them. But I get why. You know, there's a really valid fear. You know, not all of it is valid. You know, but like the personal side when you're losing loved ones, and
it's so arbitrary.
So who am I to come in to insert myself and make that distinction between dying of COVID and dying of something COVID related or COVID complications?
Well, I think it's someone who has a legit fear about your health. I mean, if you have 3 doors and your thought process is from on down high is to, for safety reason, to push everyone out to one door.
I don't mean to laugh, but I mean, come on, it's stupid.
That's dumb.
It's fucking stupid.
I mean, so it's not of like inserting. It's like it's just a legit question. Yeah. Where did this come from? Who thought that this was a good idea. I'll give you another example. If you're out, if there's a night out and you go out, and out of abundance of fear or precaution, shall we say, you decide to have your event downstairs enclosed as opposed to upstairs where there's open air and everyone can be happy and can dance. You're going to put everyone downstairs where you can't dance, and it's in a confined space. That, my friend, is stupid. Unless you want to show me different. I mean, you know.
We're going to soften the blow. We're going to call it one door. Instead of stupid.
Okay, one door.
Like, hey, man.
I want to know.
What's with the one door policy?
I just like to know, because if you could tell me why, especially the open air thing, that. I mean, maybe it's the crappy sound. I don't know. You know, your eye just blinked.
I wasn't ready for it.
Your
man.
eye just
like,
blinked uncontrollably, like you're having a stroke.
Wow.
You know I'm right.
Well, I think I got this phrase from you.
Well,
Well, you ain't wrong.
that is one of my favorite ones. It's one of my favorite ones. Oh shit, man. Oh,
Wow.
damn it.
But
So that's what we've been doing.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
But I've been having some really cool interactions. The kind of thing that I can't speak for anybody else, but this is kind of invasive, you know,
Right.
the way things have developed and the way we've gotten to a point where we're treating each other. Everything's fucking political. Everything, you know.
Everything.
So certain people get to a point where they just tend to focus on other shit. Some people dig in with harping on the things that divide us.
Yeah.
Whereas some people choose to pine for the things that bring us together, you know.
That's interesting to see. That.
So I've been focusing on just like the really dope interactions I've been having, music related, and weed related, or should I say edible related.
That's weed in it.
I mean, being a little more specific, but and this has been really cool. I don't know, just it's almost refreshing in a way, and I think it's weird because it shouldn't be.
No, it shouldn't be.
But you know, yeah, that's shit I've been focusing on. Chopping it up. Big ups to my man Rob Lamar. Saw him the other night.
I haven't seen that for in a minute.
It was good chopping it up with him. Steve Walker.
Did see him.
Disconnect. And my girl Zena fucking laid it down. Yeah, she laid it down. She laid it down. And one of the things I couldn't help thinking about, you know, because after, you know, your teeth get a certain length.
A horse?
Another way of saying being long in the tooth. When you get older, and like you cultivate these relationships.
Yeah.
And there's something that's really, really cool about watching people grow.
Yeah.
You know, finding their voice and
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
Just becoming, you know, whatever it is. I'm not, you know, getting too crazy with it, but just when you notice, like, oh man, somebody's hitting their stride.
They hit a different
you know?
level. They kept pushing past the plateau, hitting something. You're getting their shit done.
Yeah, you know, you see the rhythm switch up, and I dig seeing that shit.
Yeah,
man.
so do I.
You know, you can call it a myriad of things, but because it is a myriad of things, it could either be inspiring, it can be still sharp and still, do your motherfucking push-ups. You know, somebody's hungry and they on their fucking way. You know, whatever it is.
And it presents itself in different aspects of the game too.
Yeah, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
Or you could be a bitch and my bad, I didn't plan on going that way. We're gonna keep it positive.
No, it's good. I enjoy seeing that too. And it's I don't know. It seems like when we get to a certain level, it's harder to see that or to notice it just because the circles you run in. You know what I mean? But it is really nice to see that. I enjoy it.
You know, the what's kind of difficult to ascertain is sometimes you get a general understanding of how somebody rocks.
Yeah.
You know, And because we're human, and sometimes your mind changes, or sometimes I'm just feeling a certain way when I say something. Do I really mean it?
Yeah.
I kind of did at the time, but not wholeheartedly, you know. But the way that people are just kind of just jabbing their pitchfork into the things that make us, divisive, like they're like clinging on for dear life and doubling down, and you just start to see like all this shit. Like, oh wow, like that's extra. Like, God damn. And I'm really, I hate to be so goddamn arbitrary with the shit,
No, but you're not wrong, dude.
So it's, it kind of makes me think about, I hate to even say the future, and I'm not going to say, the 2N thing. I hate that fucking phrase. But when you think about the future and you consider how people are reacting to the now,
it makes you think.
Yeah, so
yeah, I agree.
So with all this fucking tough talk, like how many people are going to need a fucking dentist when we open back up? Like who the fuck is going in somebody's mouth for all this tough shit they talking online?
No, you know,
and like dying on these fucking hills for sucker shit. Like,
dude, that's why I had to go. I give myself a 2 and 3 day break. I have to.
So I've gotten addicted to turning my motherfucking phone off.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I've been playing around with that do not disturb mode. Man,
do not
just
disturb's
fucking
the way
turn
to
it
go.
off.
Do not disturb's the way to go, man. Do not disturb's the way to go. So what if I need to get bail money? That's why you're on that. Why the hell you think I started Do Not Disturb? We became partners.
You have a collect call. See, what had happened was.
What it was. What it was.
Come on, people.
Oh my goodness gracious, man.
And in case you don't know, and if you happen to check out the Swing Up single, that's what the graphic is about.
Yeah. Well, listen, it was heavy, man. I had to, and there's nothing that's more comical looking than goddamn 8-ball bail bonds. And believe me, I had to hear from the females in my life. That just seems mean. So we're gonna get a change popping. I was talking with my partner, and I mean, I'm just saying.
It's fucking hilarious.
So I had to do something to provide a little levity. It's a little bit of levity.
But like a lot of the shit that, I mean, if you know us and you've seen the show more than once, that's kind of how we
sense.
rock.
Yeah, it makes sense completely.
It makes no sense to you looking at it. But there's a lot of shit that we say that you like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Exactly.
And I apologize for that, but not really.
It's true. I mean, it's true. Yeah, that one took you off for a second, until I said, but then you got it immediately after that. It was like, it's like,
yeah.
Because yours is a heavy track. Mine's the skies. I mean, mine's encased with some disco funk shit going on. So yours leaves them up. Yours is like watching Amistad. For those of you who never watched Amistad, that's the only movie I ever watched in my life that the whole theater sat there for 10 minutes in silence after it was over when the lights were on. It just was like, that, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I ain't bullshitting. That's how
it was exhausting fucking doing it.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Just like dealing with the learning curve on top of, the subject matter.
But my man got about 2 days in the damn game, goes, yeah, I'm gonna have this ready for you this day, bam. And damn near did it. But at least he was man enough to call and say, hey, I need a little more time. Because most fools won't. But then what happened? Bam, he came back early. Matter of fact, I went and wrote a song that night to put out to have for the month.
Just in case.
I uploaded it.
Yeah.
That's why there was double. That's why it was double like that. But you came back like, oh yeah, I got it now. That's my bad. I should have known better.
Well, I mean, it's been a long time, but
I know you got more experience in 2 days, but I'm saying it's been a minute since you've dusted that shit. Hey, listen, when you were doing it was still fucking. You were analog Andy, dude. I mean, give me a break. Fucking name, man. You were doing it before there was Fruity Loops 1.
Damn. I really was though.
I know you were. You were doing it before I was doing it. So Mixtape Mikey, dude. Give me a break.
We need some gasoline for the generator.
But I'm excited to hear what you come up with next, because it's going to be just, you know what, I'll go ahead and say it. I'm pushing him to do the next one. I want it to be all him for a couple reasons. One, I need your profile on Apple Music. And that's how you do it. They don't give them for remix artists. So,
okay.
So, you know, listen, that's sometimes how this business is. It's like, I need to do this for this.
And
you know what I mean? Like, which sounds fucked up.
And
but
just in case you've never seen the show, Bruno Browning of Soulsupplement Records. So
14 years, baby.
So just, I mean, I didn't want to. I didn't want them to take the white and black dynamic. Like what I'm gonna have you do is.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh man, see.
Yes, boss.
See, that's
getting right on.
That's that divisive stuff he's talking about. Listen, we are partners. We are partners and partners. Trust me, there is nothing I have ever said when it comes to this music. I've been pushing you for a little bit about it. It's never been anything but trying to get it out, because that's the only thing you're missing in the puzzle. Yeah, and unfortunately, because I was in one door mode, I was stupid. I was like closed-minded because I was being stubborn, and I'm like, because it should be that way. Yeah. What he was talking about is he was fighting matter of fact, one of the first things I ever heard Roy say before everybody knew him was, man, fuck being a DJ and a producer. It shouldn't be that way. I don't have to do that. And he's right. His skill sets and behind the decks would say yes. Unfortunately, that's not all it's about. Yeah. All you gotta do is go to any damn place, just pick a place and walk in. You'll see that's not what it's all about. I mean, so for him to make that change of heart was a big step. It was. You know, it was huge. Because there was I felt there was an intellectual argument, and apparently it wasn't. Well, you have it with yourself. I guess. I just really thought it was stupid. Yeah. Well, it is. But it's the way it is and the way it should be. I was just getting ready to backpedal. It is stupid. It is stupid. It's not stupid. It's fucking stupid what it is. And I'm going to tell you now. There's a way it is and there's a way it ought to be. Yeah. You know, and unfortunately, we have to deal with the way it is. Yeah. Some venues, some cities, that's why you heard me say this a million times. That's what I love about fucking Chicago. They don't give a fuck about how many releases you got. Can you get down? Can you put your dick beaters on them decks and rock a crowd? Welcome back. Come open arms. They don't care. Yeah. Some places do, and I've reaped the benefit of that, because I've said this numerous times. I do not. My opening set game got holes in it because I skipped over that part. Because I had so many releases that I was booked. The opening. I can open for a motherfucker, but I'm saying the first guy, the guy setting the that all important first guy. I skipped that. The welcome, like before you get the first drink. Yeah, I've skipped all of that, and it's evident when you would see me when I would deliberate over it on Second Sunday. You know, so I reap the benefit of it. I'm okay, because I don't really need to get that book slide anyway. So I mean, at the end of the day, but that's how it goes down, because people say, oh, this guy's got a lot of music. Well, fuck, let's put him in this slot. Even headlining, which I'm okay with that. I mean, you know me. Give me some deck time. See what happens. We'll get down. I've been known to cause you to cut a little rug, just a little bit. So now this is all he's missing, and now he got it. But what's next? Yeah, I'm wondering how that changes now. Nothing. Or if it does, maybe the producers that can't DJ will just go back to fucking producing. No, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, no. Listen, there's not many that are. It was worth a shot. There's not many. There's not many that are good in both. Listen, I'm a way better DJ than producer. I'm okay with that, but I'm a good fucking DJ. I know that. Fucking, that's not cocky. I just know what I do, and I can rock a crowd, and I enjoy it. Producing, it's something I do. I have some decent tracks. I have some shit tracks. That's just how it goes down. But... Well, I mean, unfortunately... Okay, fine. Let's dig into that. Because obviously you say that because you have a criteria. Yeah. Now, what's the distinction between that criteria
and you being allowed still to just create and it just be music as opposed to good or shit.
It's just a numbers game.
Yeah, it is.
But
that and the fact that it could be shit.
Yeah, but don't discount the fact that there's people, I've heard people rock my tracks that I've still have never played out because I can't get them up. I'm like, man. And they do it, and it sounds really good. Yeah. Case in point, Heather playing Schoolboy Scotch. Granted, this is DJ Heather. Was it
Commonwealth?
Yes. Yeah. And that she could do it. She could play any damn thing. But she played it. That and the next day kicking it with Colette that's having lunch and just talking for like 2 or 3 hours was the two things that and Doc Link that kind of got me out of my funk of writing. Because I'm like, oh well, shit. Heather just rocked the shit out of that track. And I was like, yeah, this track's really good. This track's good as a motherfucker. Oh, shit, that's my track. Which is common, but it ain't common for Heather to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a goddamn robot. She's a DJ robot, dude.
Well, I'm thinking, obviously I'm doing it on the fly, but I'm thinking, one of the things that could be important in bringing that up is that there's nothing wrong with not charting. There's nothing wrong with just fucking making music.
You're exactly right.
And allowing it to do what it does.
Let it breathe.
Allow it to do what it does, because to somebody, or it could genuinely be shit, but then come 2 years from now, it can be the hottest thing, since fucking fish grease.
People are gonna, it never ceases to amaze me, the tracks that I think are the biggest garbage tracks, there's some weirdo out there that likes them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just, there's some fucking guy.
I can use a lot of weirdos right now.
Somebody, some DJ, guy, girl, whatever, that it touches, it feels it. I'll give you an example of myself. One of the, for those of you that have heard of Ryan Truman, if you're a house head, Truman's my dude. I love that dude, man. He's a beast. He's a beast. He's the most dude, he does not look the role that he's gonna get on them decks and beat them up, but he'll beat them decks up. He's a great producer. But he made a track called My Bunny. And when I tell him, I just talked to him a couple days ago. I said, man, this new track you had, it's almost good as My Bunny. He goes, I can't believe you like that track, My Bunny. I'm like, it's the weirdest track you ever heard in your life. But I'm the weirdo in this situation, liking his track. That he's not necessarily one of his favorite tracks in the world. Because it's old and I'll still play that bitch. It's just the weirdest track. Dude, it's on some Cashmere type shit. Like it's Slee Stack mode, man. Like it's baby powder on the floor, the Vicks Vapor Rub mask, and not for no COVID. You know what I mean? Pikachu backpack shit. Like it's straight up Pikachu backpack mode.
That is a long way of saying long in the tooth. Those couple references right there, that's long in the tooth like a motherfucker right there.
If you know what I'm trying to say. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
That's like, oh man, what can I equate that to? What could be confused as some form of asthma when you see somebody breathing in a brown paper bag?
Exactly, right. They come up with gold flakes around the mouth. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
God, I haven't seen that in years.
Dude. I want to talk about something right now. I'm talking about fucking Facebook and their damn memories.
Oh,
it's hitting me hard this week. Pick up my girl T and Anna and everybody in Chicago because I'd be there right now. Be doing Westfest, be doing the do. I've been going the past couple of years and now it's a thing. I had Happy Westfest t-shirts made and shit. People say Happy Westfest, like Merry Christmas. I had 3 of them made. I just packed them up. Hopefully next year, unless I don't know. And if we keep doing this in the new year, man, I might have to index. If those of you who've never been in the military, that means end exercise. I may have to cash my chips out, dude. This ain't living. This ain't living, man. But big ups to everyone that was that's at least trying to do the Westfest. The virtual Westfest starts on Wednesday. Me and T have made a deal that we're gonna do some virtual drinking on FaceTime, day drinking, because that's what we tend to do at Westfest.
Oh shit!
You know what? It's that's what we do. We like to have Mediterranean mules and get loaded or whatever's available. Whatever. But last year I had to say, hey, let me go pick up Anna from the train station. She goes, am I that out of frame? Oh yeah. She goes, okay, here's my keys. We've been drinking all day long. All day long.
Hold on. Rewind. Y'all were drinking all day long, but just because you weren't as drunk as her.
Well, you put two and two together and you'll figure out why I wasn't drunk. Trying to bust my ass out. Damn. Talking about throw somebody under the damn bus. That's okay.
I thought you was gonna take that.
I sobered myself up.
Yeah.
It's gamesmanship.
No, it's real man shit.
It's right.
Man up, soldier.
That's right. Hopefully next year we'll be back at it. This motherfucker right here. Damn, I don't know what else to talk about now.
Well, you know what? If the things keep going like this, where could they go? I'm not talking about the bad shit. Enough of that shit. Enough of Facebook.
Yeah, about
enough of all that shit. Enough of your goddamn conspiracies and fucking memes and shit. I don't even do fucking, I'm like, meditate, something, read a fucking book,
Read 1984 again, motherfuckers.
Fuck your significant other. Make a baby or some shit. Or God, no, I take that back.
Fuck somebody that's not your significant other. I don't give a damn. Just get it in.
Well, I mean...
I'm free thinking like that.
It's just one of those things where, this is the last time I'm going to say it, man. There are a lot of things that make us different, but there's so many more things that we have in common.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like choosing one over the other negates it. It's just that. I was joking to my moms, and I said some shit like, all this shit that everybody's fighting about, none of this shit's gonna change until we take organic stickers off of fucking food. Being an asshole. But then I was like, wait a minute, pick an example, any example, let's just say food.
Right.
Until we can come to terms about something that's important to everybody,
yeah,
there's no reason why there should be an organic label. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whatever, fucking schools, goddamn school teachers, and how are you gonna fucking deal with all this sucker shit? The fucking marginalized, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not negating the importance of the people that aren't getting the help that they're supposed to be eligible.
Right.
The fuck is that? Eligible to get.
Yeah.
But how many people aren't eligible?
No,
and what the fuck are we doing about that? There's all this kind of other shit.
So much.
Which doesn't minimize the importance of the year we're in and what's coming up later this year and all the importance of all of that. Doesn't negate that.
Yeah.
But I think just our inability to say, okay, this is important to everybody.
To everybody.
And being able to not only agree, galvanize, and actually change. Just something. Get behind something, fucking change it.
For football season be happening.
We've been wanting change for fucking decades,
For decades, yeah.
I mean, I'm just to keep it recent. I don't want to hurt nobody's brain or nothing. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep the ambiguity out of it. We've been wanting change for a whole bunch of shit for decades, and the bottom line is that regardless of whose fault it is, it doesn't fucking matter because it still doesn't get done. Now what, Harpo?
Shit gets muddy, man. And when shit gets muddy, that's what they want. That's what whoever they are wants.
Yeah.
Because then it gets lost. The drill. When we take our legitimate gripes and our legitimate, hey, we need this to change. When everyone muddies it up, that's what the powers that be want. Because then it gets just by half and by 2/3 watered down. Everything's all over the place, and it's like we got to one at a time. 50-meter targets take care of problems. That way, there will be no watered down.
Yeah.
You know, we can't mix this and that, and I get that it's coming from the same place, but if we don't focus, nothing's ever gonna get done.
Well, because I tend to overcomplicate things, I'm gonna make a moderate attempt to simplify it. Let's say we take intent out of the equation.
Yeah.
Let's say that there are no powers that be. Let's say that there's no fucking conspiracy. I know, bear with me. Just give me a second.
You just got deleted from like 50 people. Say that shit again.
You know, let's call it, fantasy, fantasy island. Let's imagine that there is no conspiracy.
Right.
Is it not still fucked up? Fuck the why. Fuck the who, especially when you can't put a face on it. But even if you can, what the fuck now?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because until we can get past that part, everything that we consider to be important, we will never be able to change. If we can't pick one fucking thing, do something about it, and move the fuck on.
Check it off that list, man. Move out.
So at the very least, at some point, I just want to plant the seed that at some point you gotta get tired about arguing about the same shit. And if it ain't the same shit, it's got the same source or the same reason, multifaceted, whatever the fuck it is.
It feels the same.
Shit is fucking exhausting.
Yeah, it feels the same.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I just can't. I can't understand, and to each his own. But that's why when it comes to things like faith-based, I'm in and out like a fucking robber. I can't.
I think it's hurting more than it's helping.
Yeah, but
our particular situation we're living through right now, with false this, false that, and listen, you can say all the stuff that we heard about the election. People were guilty about it now, spreading false this and false that without like about COVID or about this without any research at all. It's almost like we just need to pause for a second and just. Ooh, you know what? Just a second.
Could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you explain what research is?
Stupid.
Dead ass. Could you just run that down for the people in the cheap?
Let me tell you what. The loosest definition, and low bar. Just start off with Google. Just start there. Just do a cursory search.
Please don't end it there, though.
Please don't end it there.
Damn it. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, please don't end it there, man. Because that's a landmine too.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say it's a process that doesn't start and end with Google.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you, I'll give you a real world example. You when we call each other for some help, there's got a special little bit, at least I know for me, it's got a little more weight to it because you, just like myself, before I call you, I have already done. I'm not going to do the first thing, let me call Roy. I'm trying to figure that shit out before. I'm going to do a little research to figure out if say whatever my problem is or I can't figure out. Before I call you, I'm going to do a good bit of fucking research on this shit to see if I can find help without involving you. Mm-hmm. That seems to be gone.
So that means that, true story, when I call my partner because I need to find X,
oh shit.
I really meant X.
I thought he was a cop.
Yo, I'm sorry, and if it didn't really,
that shit was funny.
It was hilarious. Sorry, the shit was fucking hilarious. Like, no, motherfucker, I'm trying to find X. God damn it.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, some do some research, people, just a little bit. I'm not saying we know everything, but you just gotta try. You gotta try to look up some stuff, and don't trust all the sources. And whatever sources you're listening to or you're going to, I don't care how good you think they are. Go to some more, just for shits and giggles. Go for some more.
Is it a source or is it an option?
That's a distinction without much of a difference these days.
But unfortunately, if you're gonna put if you're gonna put your emotion behind something, if you're gonna die on this hill, if you're gonna be willing to X out fucking family and friends, shouldn't it be fucking true if it's your source?
If you're willing to do that, you should give it 100% to try to track that down.
And that's all I'm saying. It's the process, because in the end, you still don't fucking know because you weren't there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that process is what prepares you for making that choice and making that that hill that you may end up dying on not as emotional.
And it forms a pattern in your thought process too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here I've read this. Let me research this. Anytime I read something that's like, let me research it. I have to, because I don't trust anybody anymore when it comes to this stuff. And trust me, these are little
even when it makes sense.
Especially when it makes sense. Public service announcement.
If it makes sense,
Wikipedia is not a resource fucking option. Just a little public service announcement.
My bad, I'm gonna tone it down.
Just so you know, if you can edit the page, that is not a valid source of research. People find that Wikipedia thing all the time. I'm like, man, this what?
That's trying to win an argument where you have to rely on somebody that don't like you.
Yeah.
They just edited your story.
They edited your story, man. It's like, come on, dude.
Turns out he was with another chick. Like,
I'm not even saying Britannica's right, but you can't edit Britannica.
Yeah.
At least
it can become a source that you use to add to this and add to that.
And that's the key. It's a this to this to this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not right. It'll lead you to the path of getting the most knowledge, or the best knowledge that you can at the time, if you do it. At least that's what I found. And I still don't know. But
I was just going to say that.
And I still don't know.
Yeah.
But however, I feel like I'm more informed and have at least have the ability to look at things through different lenses, besides being put down whatever shoved down my throat by the mass media and mass whatever.
You understand what the end result of that is the ability to actually have a conversation about something as opposed to actually arguing.
Exactly. A free flow of ideas between people, which is a lost fucking art now.
It kind of goes like, well, what about this? I read somewhere, oh yeah, but I'm not sure about that. Please be willing to say, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
damn,
because you're not.
Damn, we're on the soapbox now, dude.
Like a motherfucker. and I really didn't mean to. So,
I'm glad we got the show in on.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
And I know the shows aren't coming as fast as they should, but ain't shit going on, people.
According to what?
You know, exactly.
You know.
Yeah, that's a good fucking point.
Yeah.
It's not as much as we would like.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but I mean, I know that I know I want to do more sometimes, but there's just shit going on. Like, you know, I got to get wasted for 2 days straight. Middle of the damn day. Just about to go down.
I gotta get chocolate wasted.
But there's just not, since the show is about, mostly about fucking Vegas and us and what we're doing. We just, you know.
And with it being on pause.
We're in phase 6.
And if it wasn't so early and having shit to do, we'd be drinking and, you know.
Exactly.
But, and that'll come back.
It's going to come back as soon as I get home. One last thing before we go. Man, I had to beat them hookers off of the damn broom off my Reposado, man.
Oh, shit.
Partner gave me the big, nice bottle of Reposado for the ding, for the damn birthday. I heard ding. I said, oh, hell no. They had oranges laid out, cinnamon, shit. I'm like, oh, y'all trying to grease the wheels. I said, okay, well, shit. they ain't stupid. They ain't stupid.
Oh, man.
That's good shit, dude.
It really is good shit. And honestly, I was going to try, I can't think of the name, and I'm glad I can't because they don't sponsor this. But the shit that Doug was talking about.
Yeah.
And
I like what you got, man.
Yeah, you know, it's classic.
It's a crowd favorite.
Yeah. And
let me tell you something, when you pour out 3 of them and it's not $75, $80, it's real nice. At the bar. And it's how much? Fuck you, Tito.
Hey, what you say about my mama? Like, where the fuck my change at? What the fuck?
Seriously, what the fuck my change? Just gave you 100, man. What the fuck's my money?
And he's like, but I put cinnamon on your orange.
Man, you put them over my nuts. I didn't know what the fuck, dude.
But it is good though. Clase Azul. Like, it's good enough for me to just say that for free. Like, fuck it.
What do you got coming up?
Especially as many times as it's been on this fucking show.
True.
Yeah. I've already given too much fucking. That's probably why the goddamn price went up.
Probably so. Once again, we might
It's a stretch.
We might be overvaluing our impact.
Just a lot of it.
What you got coming up, man?
I've got Seattle in a couple of weeks,
Nice.
and that's kind of big for me. That I'm really looking forward to. Really big class.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I had Seattle this year.
Huh?
I had Seattle this year. Well, I ain't got the shit going on. I just gonna keep. You know what? I'm gonna keep writing that music, and I'm gonna. Since I don't do a lot of streaming, I'm doing a couple of guest sets for some cats, and which is really hard, cause dude. If you're a fucking real DJ, whatever that means, my version of real DJ, it's hard to record at home.
I hate that shit.
Because there's no crowd. I key off a crowd, read a crowd, because, well, I'm a DJ. And without that, I'm going to cue on Moneypenny. She's just sleeping. You know what I mean? Like, she's right up under my feet asleep as I'm playing. So I got that coming up. And I got the 28th of August, I have a new release coming out called Reality. And there might be a Jim Jones sample in that.
No shit.
Yeah, man. Not the current Jim Jones.
Mm-hmm.
The thirsty. Are you thirsty, Jim Jones? he was saying some things, some crazy things. That's it so far. So.
Yeah, we'll off camera about that.
Sure, trust me. When we get something cracking, we'll let you know.
Yeah. I don't even know how to say it without saying it. Yeah. But, we'll see. We'll see. Because I am looking forward to trying to, I am going to put more of an effort into trying to establish a rhythm.
Yeah.
And navigate the learning curve and all that shit and how it mixes with, what being creative is or whatever, But I'm looking forward to it. I just got to get a few things out of the way. That I can actually, put things on the calendar that stay on the calendar.
Don't worry. when I'm gonna get him to put a date down, and then you'll have it.
Oh yeah. I mean, know thyself. Like I know what it takes. For me to do certain things, and sometimes it is a deadline.
Yeah, you work good on it like that.
But I'm looking forward to the journey. I'm looking forward to wherever it goes. It go nowhere. It may not do anything until well after I'm gone.
You made $5 already.
Oh shit! The fuck?
Yeah, you won't get that until it reaches 100 though.
Put a coupon with that shit, yo. Go to fucking. I don't even know what I can do for $5.
Not a damn thing.
Isn't it like a pizza, sissies or some shit like that?
Get a $5 foot long.
There you go. Whatever. Hey,
it is
it's worth it. But if I could close it out somehow, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I said what I said, and
let it ride.
Yeah, do what you will with it. I am a live and let live. Be who you want to be. And if you're gonna stand firm in something, just make sure it's firm. That's all. That's what I'll leave with.
That's a good way.
If you're gonna die on a hill, make sure it's a fucking hill.
He said, make sure it's a fucking hill.
Word, dying.
Yeah, that was good recovery. Goddamn. Because I was about to make fun of your ass like a motherfucker.
You didn't hear that shit, Mike?
Yeah, I heard it. Because I was about to go off.
But yeah, for what that's worth. But what do I know? I don't know shit.
Well, I guess until next time, then we might find out if it's a hill or a valley.
Yeah.
We're fine. This one, right.
Until next time, I appreciate your time.
Much love, everybody.
And please, I hate doing that shit. I try every fucking time. Hey, make sure you subscribe, hit the like.
That's how I do it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the likes, because that's how we. That's how we do things.
If you got this far and you haven't, you're a dick.
Yeah. Okay, that's a terrible way to say it.
You're a dick.
Okay, listen,
what the fuck?
all right, listen, don't listen to any of that dumb shit he just said. You see why he doesn't do it. That's just terrible. Go ahead and help us out. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button, because that's going to help us get out to more places where we have future plans of going through Apple Podcasts, stuff like that, and that only helps us out. Don't even list that. That's why he doesn't say it, because he did. And I'm the asshole. Wrap your mind around that.
Everybody's got their job, man,
Much love to all you guys. We would appreciate that.
I stay in my lane. You stay in yours. I'm gonna punch you in the fucking mouth.
Once again, from now on, I'm gonna say the subscribe part. From now on, that's my job. From now on.
Until next time, I genuinely do appreciate your time. No peace without unity.
Much love, everybody.